Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we're going to be talking about my Halloween mask collection. So as you see behind me, this year I started to dive deep into collecting Halloween animatronics. Recently started collecting a lot of the life-size animatronics, but I have low-key been kind of collecting masks for many years. I'm pretty sad that as I moved and I stopped doing Halloween displays, all of the masks from my childhood, I actually threw away, or I guess I didn't throw away, I just didn't care to take them with me and they ended up getting thrown away. So I had to basically start all over, and I lost every single mask that I kept and was collecting back in the day from the early 90s. So like your OG Scream or Ghostface mask, like I had the original ones, and all of those are gone. So I'm starting from the ground up again by purchasing pretty much all of the masks that I had back in the day, but now at a much higher price point. So I don't have all of them out. I've just kind of recently started trying to display them, trying to find a spot that's going to work to be able to display everything. Like I said, I don't have everything down. I did buy quite a few this year, and I just buy like random ones, stuff that's weird, just odd and cool. I do have some of your cliche store-bought spirit ones, but I do have some kind of off the beaten path ones, some that I have made, some that some other people have made that I have no idea who the artist is. But I'm just kind of going down that weird, odd, like you don't see every single day in a store type of collection. But I do have a bunch in totes up in the rafters yet. I don't have them all down, but I will go ahead and I will start showing you what I have set up right now, and kind of the little display that I have for everything at the moment. Like I said, this is a work in progress. This is just the baby steps of it at the moment. So bear with me as the time progresses throughout the year. I will get this whole display set up. I guess we will start up here. Now this, in the devil mask here, I picked up at a Rite Aid. They're just a hard plastic. I just thought they were like weird and different. You know, at least I don't see these all the time, and they're hard plastic, so they're not gonna go anywhere. And I figured I just really like this like droopy look, and I had to pick it up, and it was like $1 or something on clearance. Same with the devil. I thought it was really cool, and in the past I did a video at Rite Aid showing the Halloween stuff, and these were still there, and I was like, well, it's just meant to be. I'll just throw these up there. That's kind of right when I decided to start kind of collecting masks. Like, you know, I collect all kinds of weird stuff. Why don't I collect masks? Up there is just a baby doll mask from Dollar General. It's just a really cheap, thin mask. It's nothing special. But again, I just thought it looked really odd. And here I got this mask here. I don't even know what this is. I just thought it looked really cool. A friend of mine at the haunted house I work at, he was selling it, and I was like, you know what? I'll pick that up. Go ahead and drop it off. The mouth moves and stuff, but I don't know. I thought it makes a cool wall hanger. And up here I have this EL wire mask. I have a black one and a red one. The company Venobat sent those to me this year to do a review on my channel, and I thought, what the heck, I'll just go ahead and hang that up there. But that's not really my cup of tea, but it is a mask nonetheless, so I figured, what the hell, I'll just throw it up there. And obviously here we got like all these pumpkins, but nobody cares about that. This is going to change. Like I said, this is a work in progress. I still have a lot of work to do here, moving stuff around and getting this set up. But here I got this little zombie guy I got off Macari. The strap was busted off his head, so I just kind of foam filled this thing straight to that head form and just added some perma blood to it. I was going to use it for a prop, but turns out I didn't end up doing that. This I just bought in a lot. It was kind of like a knockoff Leatherface lot, but it's, I don't know, it's really weird looking. I just kind of stuffed it with paper just to kind of get it take some shape, because it's been smashed. You can see the eyes really closed up, so we're gonna have some work to do with that thing. get that to get shape back in it. This here, I don't know the artist, but it was off eBay for like $6 or $8. So homemade. It's kind of like on an old, like a Joey Jordison type white face mask. I thought it was just odd. I like the odd, the weird, and the different. You know, a little homemade job is pretty neat. Went ahead and picked that up. Back here is just your Jason mask. I believe I picked that up from Spirit Halloween last year on their 50% off sale. This here is probably my pride and joy so far in my collection, is this custom one-off Michael Myers that I had commissioned. So this is kind of the artist that I dealt with. This was his spin. I wanted his own twist to just a Michael Myers type mask. Obviously for licensing and copyright reasons, we had to do our own thing, and he understood that and I understood that. So this is kind of his take on it, and I do believe he calls it like the Illinois Stalker or something like that. But this was all my idea, and he just took it and ran with it and made his own creation out of it. He haired it and put a bunch of like wounds into it. This thing looks badass. It's made by Unknown Origins FX. I love this mask. Looks really cool. Next is made by the same person. This one is called Glass Face. I just really liked it. He had one in stock when I was getting this one, and I said, what the hell, throw this thing in the box too, I'll buy that. I just really liked how it has like these rubber chunks that look like glass all stuck in its lips, and the blood and the gauze all over it. I really enjoyed this mask. It fits nice, and I just don't wear these enough, so I figured I'm gonna just put these up on some foam heads and some mask stands and start displaying these, just so I can enjoy them more than a month out of the year and they're not crammed inside of a box. So these are kind of just sitting here as of lately, trying to get shape back into them. This guy here is a Ruby's mask from Spirit, from the half off sale. This guy comes off, exposes the face. But I picked it up for like $30 at Spirit. I know it's nothing special, and I know it's not like a great mask, and it's a Ruby's, but I thought it still looks cool, and it was one of the better masks that they had. This mask here is kind of like an executioner mask. It's a burlap, and I don't know, it's like a paper towel, paper mache style. It's a homemade job. I don't know who made it or what, but I got it fairly cheap on eBay. It's just burlap bag, kind of spray painted and whatnot. It does look pretty cool though. They kind of threaded this all into the mouth and the eyes. It's just super deformed though. They probably had it in a tote, and this side of the face got smashed. So it's definitely just a shelf sitter. Nothing too fancy. It's nothing special, but it is pretty cool. This one here is one I made. This one I'm calling the Whisperer. It's all latex. It's got a nice chest cover here, creepy cloth and stuff around the hood to give it just some extra stuff. It's kind of got some dripping gooey shit on it, and I don't know, it's really cool. I really like this mask. I'm pretty partial to this one. I was gonna sell it, but I had to stick this one up here on the shelf. I was like, I can't let this one go. This mask here, I just recently got in a lot on Mercari. I know this isn't the greatest leather face. I'm actually trying to get my hands on some better ones, at least some Tots ones. I know that's not the greatest, but I do not see any Connor DeLess masks laying around. So some of these are gonna have to do, and some Tots are gonna have to do, just to get some leather face in my collection. because Michael Myers and Leatherface are my top two that I absolutely love and I will be collecting. So I have this one here. The face is deformed. It was in the bottom of a tote forever, and they kind of smashed them in the box too, so that didn't help. So we're gonna have to get these to take shape and get some head forms in them. I'm waiting on some of those to show up. Then down here I have another Leatherface. This is kind of like a foam, and I think this is a Ruby's. I'm not sure, but this was just in that lot. And then this is a robber, like the old school robber. I'm not sure who makes this, but this was in that lot. It was this one, the Leatherface down there, and this guy, and it was like 15 bucks. I know it's not the greatest, but it is what it is. And over here I have a half mask that I had made out of some canvas. This one I call the Silent Killer. Over here I have a Santa Claus that I made. And he's got a couple different hats down here to choose from. I have patient number 1, which is a full head sock mask. This is another one that I made. This is a small styrofoam head version. So this is like a prop head, but it's going to be a cool shelf sitter. Somebody wanted one of these life size that you can wear, so I made another version of it. Here I have another mask that I've been messing around with out of a bandana. Nothing too wild and crazy there. And then these little like little half face mask, and then some little peeled faces, little clown, and another little peeled face here, little half face peeled faces. And then this guy's a, I don't know, kind of going with the Texas Chainsaw vibes, little half face. But none of these have straps, but these are some that I have made. Now, as I was saying earlier, I do have a bunch more in a tote up in my rafters. I need to get down, but this is all that I have down right now. It's going to be kind of a pain in the ass now that I put everything up in the rafters and everything is now on top of the tote. So this is my mask collection as of right now, my little setup that I have. I just have like some homemade stands and head forms here. So we're going to get some more styrofoam heads to put some of these on so they can get off the wood there and be able to be displayed a little bit better. And then I will be getting all this stuff down out of the way and displaying some more masks up there once I get this tote down and more foam heads and get these guys set up there. But that is going to do it for the mask collection. Let me know down below which is your favorite mask out of these here, or those up there. And I will catch you on that next video. Happy haunting.